friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's a Wednesday, right? It's hump day. Yes, it is. Whoop, whoop. I think. Oh, that's awful. It is. Yay. That's bad when you go all day long. You don't even know what the day of the week is. That's how crazy it is at our home. I hope you guys are having a great day. We always love midweek. I can pretty much feel it, but I couldn't even remember what the day is. That's sad. We are having tonight a bruschetta chicken. I love salsa. I love Italian. I love basil. Guys, if bruschetta chicken sounds good to you, give me some hearts and share this video. We're going to do it live together, and all I've done was take my chicken out of the package and put it in a casserole dish. This casserole dish is way too big for this chicken. It's like the tiniest chicken I've ever seen in my life. Ricky probably is not going to get full tonight because I should have had some big, thick chicken, but that's okay. We got some hamburgers in the refrigerator if he's hungry later. But we've got chicken in our casserole dish, and the first thing we're going to do is make our coating or our flavoring for the chicken, and we're going to put it in the oven. I got my oven on 400. Who loves bruschetta chicken? Like, I want to hear it. Who loves bruschetta chicken? Guys, we're going to start off with some olive oil. We're going to put, I'm not actually using avocado oil, I'm sorry. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. And we're going to use 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Is the TV not working out? All right, so 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You can use olive oil if you prefer. 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. I probably am saying that wrong. That's okay. We're going to use some Italian seasoning. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Oh, yes, this is so good, y'all. Have you ever had, I was going to say, have you ever had balsamic chicken? Have you ever had bruschetta chicken that you cooked on your own? So good and so easy. All right, so we got 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. We're going to put some garlic in there. Do you guys know my stance on garlic? You can never have too much. It's up to you how much you want to put in that, but this does call for some garlic because it makes the flavor just so yummy. You can use garlic powder if you want to, but I'm mincing up about 4 or 5 cloves. The recipe calls for about 2 tablespoons. So if you want to mince this up and put it in your tin to see how much you got, that's fine. I'm just going to put it in there. I'm just going to throw it right in. And I actually am going to do some for the chicken itself, and I'm going to do it in the bruschetta. So I'm putting a little bit more than 2 tablespoons for me and my house. You can do less if you want to. Ooh, man, it looks really yummy. It smells really yummy. I love the smell of garlic. Garlic is like my favorite. Sorry, guys. Ricky's playing with the cords over there. I think I got froze up from our Wi-Fi. So I'm sorry. Let me make sure we go back over this sauce. This is the sauce we're seasoning the balsamic chicken with to make a bruschetta chicken dish. It's going to be so yummy. So we have 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. We did about 2 tablespoons or more of minced garlic. We put 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and I'm going to use a half a teaspoon of salt. Hopefully I won't lose you again. Ricky is working on some wires we've got going on in the kitchen, in the living room. All right, now that we've got that all together, we are going to stir it up and mix it together. Let me get a spoon here. Oh, yes, it's going to be super yummy. And this is what we're going to season the chicken with. We're going to coat it, and then we're going to put this in the oven. I've got my oven on 400 degrees, and we're going to cook this, guys. My chicken is super thin. Like, it's way too thin. If you got some thick chicken, you're probably going to cook it for 20 or 30 minutes. Mine's going to cook probably 15 minutes, really. I mean, it's very thin chickens. But we're just going to put this right over your chicken. It smells so good. And I hope you guys got that down. If you don't, the recipe is in this post. And it sure enough will be on our recipe blog in just a little while. So now we're just going to season the chicken. I'm supposed to just get my hands dirty. It's kind of silly not to get my hands dirty. Here we go. We're just going to dredge the chicken through. Look how thin that is. I mean, that looks like a piece of paper. Ricky is not going to be full, unfortunately. He may have to cook him something separate. I might have to cook some omelets. I thought I was buying such a regular chicken, but these are some super thin chickens. All right, but we're just going to dredge it through this amazing seasoning, making sure they're all seasoned pretty good. We're going to flatten them back out, and I'm going to put them in the oven on 400. Let me wash my hands real fast, and then we'll get right back to this. While this is cooking, which is going to be fast for me, we're going to, I'll put this, yeah. We're going to make the bruschetta that's going to go over the top once it's done cooking. So give me 1 second. Let me wash my hands. side dish of roasted broccoli. So the broccoli is going to cook just as fast as this chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into my broccoli. All I did was put it on a baking sheet. I seasoned with salt and pepper, and I'm going to add a heavy drizzle of avocado oil. A heavy drizzle so it doesn't stick, and it really cooks it up really good. We're going to put this in that same oven on 400 in just 1 second. Let me pop this in. And then we're going to make our bruschetta, guys. It's going to be super yummy. And I'm going to tell you what's going in it. Not much, so it makes it easy. Now, because that chicken is so thin, I'm seriously setting a timer for 15 minutes just to check it out. It probably is going to be finished after that. Definitely don't want to overcook that thin chicken that I put in there. All right, guys, now we're going to make our bruschetta. So when the chicken is finished cooking, we're going to pull it right out, and we're going to top it off with some mozzarella and then our bruschetta. So do you know what bruschetta is? A lot of people don't, believe it or not. We're going to go ahead and get it mixed up right this minute. Let me find my knife. I had a knife over here. I may have used it for somewhere else. Oh, it's behind me. So we're going to start our bruschetta off with some tomato tomatoes. And I just quartered them. You can cut them half size if you want to. Mine were pretty big. So we're going to add the tomato tomatoes and some diced red onion. Now, I like to use like a half of a red onion, so I really like the flavor. The thicker your chicken, the more you're going to need. This is probably overkill, but that's okay. If there's any left, I love to eat bruschetta. So I will just keep it and eat it. All right, so we've got our tomatoes and we've got our red onion. Now we're going to do, and that's about 1.5 cups of tomatoes. Again, you can do this more or less depending on how much chicken you've got. We're going to do some more garlic. Guys, we're going to mince up some more garlic. I love garlic. Now, you can use garlic powder if you prefer. You don't have to use as much as me, but I'm going to do about another 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I love these little garlic pouches. I get them at the store. I know it's the lazy way out. That's okay. I don't mind being lazy every once in a while, guys. I like to make things easy and fast in the kitchen so I can enjoy the evening. I don't want to come home from work and be in the kitchen for an hour. Fast, easy, delicious dinners is what I'm known for. So I love these little garlic pouches. They come in a Ziploc bag, and they have little pouches. So it's basically a perfect sizing of garlic. You don't have to use it all. You actually can take out what you want, put it back in the freezer. But you just take it right out of the freezer. You can let it sit for a minute if you want to, but even if it's absolutely fully frozen, you can mince it right up with your little garlic press. So I'm doing about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic in this. Again, less or more, it's up to you. This is yours. Yum. Whoop, keep dropping. Me? All right, Ricky, quit playing with the wire, so we should be good on this end. I'm not playing with the wire. I'm about to do this. That's what I just said. You're done. All right, I'm almost done with this. Guys, let me know where you're watching from tonight. I would love to know what state you're in to see how far we're reaching tonight. All right, I'm almost done with the garlic. Ooh, I love this little garlic press. I got this at like Walmart, I think, for like $9. I might have gotten it at Bed Bath & Beyond for like $12, but I mean, less than $20 for a little garlic press that I use all the time. Whew, get your hands good and sticky though. All right, so we've got about 1.5 cups of diced tomatoes, like the little tomato tomatoes. We've got about a half of a red onion diced up really small. You can mince it even smaller if you want to. We added our garlic. Let's do balsamic vinegar. So we're going to do a teaspoon now. A teaspoon. We're going all the way down to a teaspoon. Here's our little teaspoon. We're going to do a teaspoon of balsamic and a teaspoon of that avocado oil. Oh, yeah. And let's see what else. We're going to do a half a teaspoon of salt again. So half a teaspoon of salt. Ooh, man, this is going to be so yummy. I love cooking. I love cooking good food. I get so excited. And we're going to do, here's the good thing, we're going to do some basil. So we're going to do a half a cup of basil. I personally love these little fresh packs. You can get them at, I know they got them at Walmart. They have them at Kroger. I'm not sure about every grocery, but they're in the produce section. They're in a little pouch here. Completely fresh. And if you don't use it all, you just put this on top, put it back in your fridge. It does eventually dry out, but then you use it as a dry herb. So they take a long time to expire. I love these. They're so yummy. And I want to use about 1/2 cup. So let me find me a 1/2 cup. Ooh, perfect. Here's a half cup. And I want to make sure I've got plenty of chopped basil. Now, you can get your own basil and chop it up if you want to, but again, so fast and easy, guys. These are not crazy expensive at all, so I love them. And they've got them in basil. They've got parsley. They've got an Italian blend. They've got a bunch of different ones. Cilantro. That's going to be yummy right there. Oh, yeah. Now, we're just going to mix this up. Same bowl. I mean, there's no reason to dirty up another bowl. So we're going to mix this up, and this is the actual bruschetta that we're going to put over the chicken when it comes out fully cooked, or pretty much fully cooked, because this is what happens next. When it comes out, we are going to add our mozzarella cheese over the chicken, and then we're going to top it off with our bruschetta, and we're going to put it back in the oven long enough for that cheese to melt, but also those tomatoes to get soft. Like, we want those tomatoes to cook up just a little bit to get soft. So, again, I got some thin chicken breast in there, so if I overcook it, it's going to be really overcooked because I have to wait for my tomatoes to warm up. Like, I want to get some soft tomatoes. Now, look, when I'm looking at that, that's a lot of green. I want to see some more red, so I'm going to throw in some more tomatoes. Again, this is yours. You can make it however you want to. So I'm going to cut up just a little more over here. I've got them washed and ready for me. And, guys, this looks like it'd be super hard, right? It looks like it has a lot of steps. So easy. I love cooking easy, fast dinners. And this is not something I cook all the time. So when I cook it, it's always really appreciated by the family, and it breaks things up. One thing I definitely recommend when you change over to a low carb or keto lifestyle is to not cook the same things every single day. Now, those of you who've been following my page for the whole 4 years it's been here, you will see I do cook a lot of the same things. It's things we absolutely love that my family consistently requests, like the meatloaf muffins and the Parmesan crusted chicken and pork chop and the ranch chops and air fried chops. Like, my family requests a lot of things, and we'll rotate them. But the way we rotate is each week when we make our menu, we'll have a couple of things we love, like at least 2 things that we love that we like to rotate. And then we always have something brand new, and then we put something in there that we like, but we don't have all the time. And that's kind of how I rotate my menus, so that we don't get tired of eating the same things, because there's so many options, so many things you can do low carb, so many vegetables, and so many different ways you can cook them. So I like a little bit more red, and we'll keep on going here. If you need to, you can add some more balsamic or some more oil, but I think this looks pretty good other than it's all green. So I'm fixing to pause this cooking and come and check and see if you guys have any questions for me. So if you have any questions related to keto, low carb, or the keto nat drinks, go ahead and put them in the comments. I am starting a challenge group, guys, on March the 20th. It is less than 15 weeks away from the summer, and we are going to feel great for the summer. So if you want to join me in a challenge that is result driven, put challenge in the comments, and I'll send you information on what we're going to be doing and give you access to join us if you want to. Absolutely no requirements, but if you're looking for fat loss, energy, and focus, that's what I love about the keto nat drinks. It totally gives it to us. And when we add the keto nat drinks to our already low carb or keto diet, which is not required, but if we add them, the results are crazy. So if you want to join me, just put challenge in the comments so I can get you information. And look how much prettier that is now. Now I've got some equal red and green, and I love basil, and I love bruschetta. What do you guys think? It smells amazing. All right, so for the bruschetta, I did about 2 cups now of tomatoes. I did about a half of a chopped red onion. I added about 2 tablespoons of garlic, minced garlic. I added a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, a teaspoon of avocado oil, half a teaspoon of salt, and about a half a cup of chopped basil. I'm doing fresh basil. If you want to do it different, you certainly can. And this is going to go over the chicken after it comes out. And I got my timer on 15 minutes because it was really thin chicken. All right, let me rinse my hands just so I can touch my phone and see what questions you guys have for me. I'm trying to decide now if I want some more onion. I love the bruschetta. What you doing, May, little bitty? What you doing? Where's your new baby girl? Huh? Where's your new baby sister? All right, let me see if you guys have questions for me. I'm going to move this phone right across to the island here so I can have some space. And we'll just see what questions you have for me tonight while we're waiting on this timer to go off. Guys, if this sounds delicious or if I've ever been any help to you, make sure you share these videos. Let's show people how easy it is to encourage each other, to inspire each other, to share easy recipes. And that's what I love about this page the most. All right. So, hey, Vicki, how are you? Yes, balsamic vinegar is considered keto friendly. We used 3 tablespoons. No, we used 2 tablespoons and a teaspoon. So 2 tablespoons and a teaspoon. And you're not drinking it. You're actually pouring it over the chicken. So yes, it's totally fine. Hey, Angela, I've been here, girlfriend. I don't know. Facebook has this crazy thing where sometimes it just hides my page. That's why I always say, guys, tell me where you're from. Share the videos so we can show Facebook that people actually like it. So we can show Facebook that people actually like the page. Because every once in a while, Facebook goes through this thing where it just hides me and nobody can see. And I'm like, I'm here every day. So make sure you share and you comment on the video so that Facebook sees activity. All right. Do you ever do a crock pot? That's a great question, Danielle. I actually thought about getting the crock pot back out. I've never been successful with a crock pot. But in my past, I think the reason I wasn't is because I never was guaranteed a time home. Like my job would keep me and keep me and keep me. So sometimes I'd work until 6:30. Sometimes I'd work till 5. Sometimes I'd work till 7:30. Since I have started this page, I really have made a commitment to myself to get off work at 5 o'clock, come home, cook so I can get my health back under control. It's helped me really help you guys because I'm dedicated to cooking. So since then, I'm off work every day at 5. So I'm thinking about getting the crock pot back out and trying some things. Great question. I see you guys requesting the challenge information. I will 100% send it to you. Yes, Phyllis got her challenges ordered this afternoon. I helped her and I'm so excited because you're going to love them. Thank you, Linda. I got this. Me and Haley went shopping and I bought this sweater, I don't know, a few months ago. It's the first time I've wore it. Wendy, the challenge is going to start on March the 20th. And if you need me to send you information, you probably have all the ketones you need. But if you want me to send you information, just put challenge so I don't forget. So you'll know when it starts and all the good details. We'll be doing it on my customer community page. So you do have to be a customer to join us in that challenge, to do it one-on-one with us. Super excited though. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Any questions? Do you have any questions for me? Could you have done this in your air fryer? Beverly, I don't know. I didn't really crust it up with anything. I certainly think you can cook the chicken in your air fryer, but we made that sauce, so it probably would really get really sticky in there. But I got a nonstick pan. I mean, I could try it. I don't see why not. I think the air fryer is for everything myself. My new puppy, Linda, is a miniature schnauzer. She's a miniature schnauzer, and she's in there with her daddy. Hey, Frankie. Frankie. She's sitting with her daddy, I think. Oh my goodness, y'all. She gets so excited when we get home. She just goes crazy. She's just crying and crying. We're trying to get her to use the bathroom and she's just crying and chewing on her legs, wanting us to pick her up. I'm like, you gotta pee first. Frankie, what are you doing? Oh, there she is. Where's my piece? Come here, girlfriend. Everybody ain't got to meet you yet. This is my new baby girl. Oh, she's just too excited. This is my new baby girl. Look, she's a puppy. Puppy through and through. What are you biting me for? What'd you bite me for, you turkey? She is a turkey. Look at her. They're trying to see your face. Show them your face. Oh, look at that little pretty girl. Her so pretty. That's my newest baby. Come here, May. Let me hold you. Ellie Mae backed up. She's like, I don't want you to hold me. Come here, Ellie Mae. Come here. You don't want to see my friends? She don't want to come up here. Y'all know Ellie Mae. She's been around for 6 years. And my little baby boy, Boo Boo, he is going to be 13 this year. It's like my fur babies are getting older. And my kids have grown up and moved out of the house. So me and Ricky are like new empty nesters, just having fun, just like we knew we would. When we were so young, Ricky and I met when I was 15. He was 17. And we both wanted family. My family has always been really, really tight. And Ricky's mom and dad is just so wonderful. I love his family. And we just knew we wanted a family. So it's all we talked about in high school was having our kids and all the fun we were going to have and that we were going to do it when we were young. And then that way when the kids are old, we'd still be young. And we'd still be able to do things with them and have a great time with our grandkids. So that was our goal. It has worked wonderfully. God has blessed us so much. We have so much faith and he has really taken care of my family. and 100% just give us a life that we truly enjoy. We get to work with our kids every day. We work with my mom every day. We get to travel together, and we get to have fun on the weekends together. They actually like to be around us. So I'm like super thankful for that we have so much fun with our kids and their significant others. So they're growing up, and I decided that I just need to add a fur baby. Like I need some extra loving in the house. And she's just a little sweetheart, I'm telling you. Come here, my little angel. She's just so sweet, y'all. I can't stand talking to you because I just want to hug her. Let's see. Oh, the chicken is looking good. I've got 28 seconds. So let's go ahead and shred up our mozzarella cheese, guys. You don't have to stay on if you don't want to, because all we're going to do now is, shred up our mozzarella. We're going to put it over the chicken, add the bruschetta, pop it back in the oven just till the cheese melts and those tomatoes get warm and soft, and then it's ready. We got dinner ready. It's fast and easy, guys, and we did it together. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. If I've ever been any help to you, please share this video so we can share with more people and get more people on board with actually moving sugar out of their bodies and having an amazing lifestyle that's so easy and full of energy and fun, right? I love seeing people age backwards. And I can tell you, in the 4 years I've had this page, I have seen so many people age backwards. It's amazing to watch and to be a part of. So thank you guys so much for all of the dedication and all of the loyalty to watching me and encouraging me, guys. You have encouraged me so much. You're the reason I keep doing this, just so you know. You're the reason I come home every single day and say live. No matter what, every single day I'm like, oh, I got to go see my friends, and I go live every single day. But it's because of you guys. You truly inspire me, and I really, really appreciate it. So let me pull it out real fast. And what do I do with my knife? Here it is. Let me open up this cheese. Super easiest part is just adding the cheese. Now, it's only been 15 minutes in the oven. If it was thick chicken, I would say there's no way it's done. But guys, it's done. That was like paper thin chicken. Oh, my little baby girl. Oh, my little baby, I love you. Love her. Let me get my chicken out. It's gonna be hot. I'm almost done, girlfriend. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. I can't pick it up. Ricky is gonna look at this and he's gonna say, "Where in the world is the meat?" Ricky is not gonna be happy with this skillet or this dish. I mean, that is very little meat. Ricky loves his meat. I'm going to do a quick video because I am, oh shoot, I think I've been videoing the whole time. Whoop, okay. Okay. I'm doing some reels, guys, so thank you for your patience on letting me video. All right, let me get some mozzarella cheese on here. Again, you can use as much or as little as you want. It's your recipe. We love cheese at my house. We're not lactose intolerant, thank goodness. No. But cheese does not make keto. Guys, so many people think you have to have all this fat and all this cheese. No, you don't. I cook with healthy fats to make the food taste delicious. Like the broccoli we just put in the oven. All we did was add avocado oil to make it cook wonderfully, to taste great, and salt and pepper. That's it. That's it. You don't have to add tons of stuff to anything. Cheese, for me, is just a love. You don't have to have cheese to make it keto. You can solely stick to proteins, low-carb veggies, cooked in healthy fats. Oh my gosh. This is looking good, y'all. It's looking delicious. All right. Ooh, man. As much or as little as you want. I ain't got much chicken. Might as well add her some cheese. All right. Oh, I got none on that very last piece. There we go. Now we're going to top it off with the bruschetta and pop it right back in the oven, and we be done. Let me get this closer so I don't make a mess. We're just going to spoon it right over the chicken. And this might take forever, but this will be a spoon. Yeah, I probably should just put it out with a spatula. Oh my goodness, this smells so good, y'all. Who loves bruschetta chicken? At this point, I hope y'all are just killing my page with hearts, because this looks amazing. Do it better with two hands. And see, I love extra bruschetta. I mean, the more the better. So if there's any left over, I will scrape it right out of this darn casserole dish. Ooh, man. It might be little chickens, but it's going to be an awesome taste. Yum, yum. Now, if you wanted to, you could put more mozzarella on top, but absolutely no need. It's going to be beautiful just like it is. We're fixing to pop this right into the oven. Oh man, it looks really, really good. All right, it's probably still hot. Yep, still hot. Let me get a couple of these. Watch out a little bit. All right, we'll pop it in back on 400 until those tomatoes start to get soft and the cheese is melted. And guys, we're done. Oh, shoot. I did it wrong. 400. All right, watch out, baby girl. All right, guys. Fast and easy, delicious dinner. It'll be ready for us in just a few minutes, and we're going to go ahead and start cleaning up this kitchen. You guys have an awesome evening, and if I can help you with anything, just send me a message, and I will talk to all of you guys later. Bye.